Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider, hanging out with my favorite cookbook, Destiny 2, the official cookbook. And if you've been hanging out with me, following along, playing with me, you've heard me talk about or seen me work with this cookbook. This is the official cookbook. It's by Victoria Rosenthal. And since this wasn't a number one New York Times bestseller, I don't think it was. And I don't hear a whole lot of people say, yes, I have the cookbook. I thought it would be interesting to read you the introduction. This is the introduction from Eva Levante, Space Grandma, Space Granny. And as I've been working through it, I've come to realize that the introduction to each recipe, it's basically from Eva Levante. So it made me turn just recently to the front uh, to read the introduction. And then, of course, I read some more of the pages because there is a lot of writing here from Eva, and it was interesting. I liked it, and I wanted to share it with you. Now, in the background, I have some gameplay going. I hope it doesn't distract you. This is from Eva Levante. This is her words that she's written, and I'm gonna pull them right out of the Destiny official cookbook. Introduction. I was enjoying a lovely afternoon tea with my good friend Tess Everest when she implored me to give her my sandwich recipe. Now, there is a sandwich recipe in the book, and I'm going to get to it. At some point, I will get to it. And I have made a grilled cheese and ham sandwich that there's a video out there for. Eva continues, though I was happy to oblige, I realized that my favorite drinks, meals, and desserts were scattered among notes, my messy kitchen, and obscure corners of my own memory. So she's not ever really put everything together, right? That's what she's telling us. She hasn't put it all together. I was embarrassed to admit that my recipes were not easily accessible, but Tess came up with a great solution. Tess, did you attach some value to it? I'm sure you would have. Suggesting that I put together a collection of all my favorite recipes. We can't rely on you to bake for everyone every time the dawning comes around, she said. So I guess Tess and Eva Levante are friends. They hang out together. I know that Eva Levante is one of the mature members of a very important group of people. Guardians. She's not really a guardian, but I feel like she's an honorary member of the Vanguard. If you have information about that, let me know in a comment down below. Is she an honorary member? I know she certainly takes care of our special events, and we see her at the tower for special events. She's always asking for a cup of coffee. All right. So, I haven't always been in charge of all the holidays and cultural touchstones in the last city. You may have come across my shop at some point where I sold beautiful fabrics and armor patterns. For a long time, I was content with putting together new color themes on occasion and seeing the smiles on people's faces as they tried out new attire. Now, she owes me a color shader. I want ultra flat black. I want ultra black. Get with somebody, Eva Levante, talk to whoever you need to talk to, and let them know how to give us an ultra black color shader. And I want it accessible to everyone. I don't want it locked behind some championship battle in a raid or some grandmaster this or grandmaster that. I want the color shader accessible. Make it accessible, but not for real money. I don't want to buy it for real money. I do want it just available at Eververse by turning in some bright dust, right? What do you think? Leave a comment. So, okay, let's go on. Now, my first opportunity to plan holiday events came when I hosted the very first one, Festival of the Lost at the Tower, during which I was able to do a little organizing and see what I could do to bring the community together. You did good. You did good, Eva Levante. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed the first one. What about you guys? Guardians, did you enjoy the first one? Some of you may not have been around for the first one, but I've been playing Destiny since it launched, so I have been around. Now, then the Red War happened, and I found myself on a battlefield. Instead of handing out shaders, I was coordinating scouting missions. I witnessed Guardians lose their light firsthand, and I saw the light in the eyes of those whom they protected dim. But we didn't give up, and against all odds, we escaped with our lives and retook our beautiful city from the Cabal. Now, I have to wonder, Eva Levante, are we so low on people that can do active duty in the last city that we had to call on you, a grandma, to get out there and handle this stuff as in the battles? I'm shocked, I'm amazed, and I respect you even more, Eva. I respect you even more. Go get them. All right. I had to spend some time recovering from serious injuries. I'll never forget what it was like to see my friends lose hope. So Eva Levante she was injured in battle. I feel like we're learning just, more about who she really is and how she stood up for what's right, and she stood for the last city and its citizens. She fought against the darkness as a mortal, Which brings me back to my friend Tess. I don't know if I would have returned to the last city if it weren't for her teasing me about what I was missing. Well, Eva, if you didn't return to the last city, where are you going to go? I mean, the EDZ is, a basic wasteland. It needs to be restored. I want the EDZ restored. But it's a basic wasteland. Where would she have gone? I want to speak to her further about this. You need to clarify, Eva. You need to clarify. I was shocked when Tess told me that they looked through my terminal and were setting up holidays without my input. It took me some time to realize how much my holidays meant to others. Yeah, I love a party. I love a holiday, socialization, getting out there, meeting folks, having a good time. We Guardians got to know each other. We got to know each other. I took to heart my lessons from the Red War of the importance of morale and saw an opportunity. I petitioned the Vanguard for help with some new celebrations I wanted to host, and the rest is history. We're learning, we have a little bit of an insight about the fact that she wanted to bring something really meaningful and great and social to the Guardians, to the Tower. I'm liking you even more, Eva. I'm liking her even more. To come up with these new events, I chatted with some very familiar faces in the last city and even borrowed a few ideas from friends. But most importantly, I poured over some Golden Age engrams. There it is, engrams, Golden Age engrams. We got to stop relying on the Golden Age engrams. We need some new, modern age, here and now engrams. She poured over the engrams, discovering delicious foods from the past that I can't wait to share with everyone. And that's in this book, is those delicious foods. So, old Eva can't host a party every day, but this collection of recipes can make any day a little more special. And if I can bring even a small spark to your life, then I'll have done what I could to help. Eva Levante. I mean, here it is. It's in her words. It's in her words. This is Eva. And I respect her even more. I fixed her several cups of coffee, and I've had a good time. It's just a little, joy, bit of fun for me to do something other than battle, because Destiny from day one to present, it's about the battle, standing up for what's right, standing for the light, making friends, sharing the journey, and food and drink helps that all happen. So Eva understands how important it is. So, Guardians, when you see me doing these recipes, thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I hope that you get a kick out of them just like I do. And I am being just very direct. When I find one that I love, I let you know. If I find one that I don't love, I let you know. So hang with me as we continue to work our way through the Destiny Official Cookbook by Victoria Rosenthal. It's going to be fun. I've covered several already. I have a lot more to do. Some of the bigger meals are going to be coming up. I think one of my favorites is going to be the spicy ramen that Cade enjoyed so much. So hang out and come along for the ride. Come along for the ride for the Destiny Cookbook. Thank you, Guardians. I'll see you very soon inside the gaming world and inside of Destiny 2. Bye. Bye.